Welcome, Aries, to your special daily love reading for Friday, July 6th of 2018. So let's look into the overall energy that's coming from you or what you might be experiencing in love for Aries. So we do have secrecy. All right. I feel like as you wake up from a slumber or some sleep, you might be having some kind of heightened intuition about something, dreaming about someone, your love interest, your romantic partner, but there are secrets that you have that another person has, and you could be holding on to it. So this is you using your intuition to figure things out, or a lot of you are just holding back because of something very, very deep. So that may be important for you. Could be dealing with the Pisces for some. Now, the energy of person coming towards you, Aries. That particular person is going through a change. All right, they might want to separate from you, move on, move away. There could be an abrupt change because they're not liking whatever they could be dealing with, especially with the High Priestess there. I don't feel like that particular person likes what is going on, so their intuition is heightened in some way as well. That might be the case, and we'll clarify why the Tower might be there. Let's look at it now. So let's clarify two cards first. Clarify the High Priestess. All right, clarify the High Priestess for Aries. Manipulation. All right, this is either you or someone else that you're dealing with, where someone is not being honest about a relationship or love in general. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. It doesn't have to be. But this is someone taking advantage of other people or a situation to make things seem like it's not so, or it's a certain way. So that's not really good to see. All right, let's clarify the Tower for Aries. Clarify the Tower. This is the person that you might be dealing with. Clarify the Tower. Yeah, that particular person wants to forgive and let go, and I feel like this is them. You can see three people showing up, but you can see how, say if this is you or whoever you might be dealing with, you know, after a certain person, but they're turning away from you because they may need to forgive you in order for them to turn back around or to turn a new leaf in this particular situation. So I feel like you are dealing with somebody who was either hurt you or vice versa. Something like that could be going on. So I feel that there is really some somebody's aggravated. All right, now let's see your response to that person in their plight, or what they may be going through with you. That particular person may be hanging out, or no, this is your response. So you're potentially seeking them out for a love relationship, to start over, to start new. You might be going out to gatherings, parties, or whatever it might be, to have a good time, but this is trying to be playful, trying to be active, or just tap into something that's going to inspire you in some way. Some of you could be pregnant as well. For some, dealing with that kind of thing going on, situation. That's another person showing up. So you might be around a lot of people Friday. Now, your advice for Friday. Issues with plans. A lot of you are not focusing on your goals, and maybe energetically you might be very confused about what to do because you have different options about traveling, about things that you want, how to manifest what you want in your love life, and you could be a bit confused about it. So I feel like taking your time, that's an obstacle though, so that means that you need to focus on your goals. It takes strategy, or just thinking about something and trying to implement those plans with your partner. All right, now let's see the outcome for Aries and love. The outcome. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got some stuff that's flipping over. All right, so we have interesting. So we have the Ace of Cups, we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands, and then the Hermit. These energies show me that there is love, that there is a desire to connect with someone, but there are new beginnings when it comes to money. Maybe a new job, something that you're working on creatively as well. Commitment is there with marriage. And then you have the Seven of Wands, where a lot of you are trying to at least be strong and trying to cope with your situation to, you know, stay strong. I feel like because it's right next to the Hermit, you could be dealing with many different signs. Pisces, you got Taurus, you got Virgo that's showing up here. It just depends though. But I feel like a lot of you are doing your best to defend the reasons why you might be doing what you're doing in some way. It doesn't, I don't see cards of conflict here. if anything, I'll see that dealing with the person that you're dealing with, because you might be married. I mean, angry. I say married. Some of you might be, or getting married, but because you have some conflicts with that person, or because they're not really over the fact that you've done what you've done or been doing what you're doing, they need time for themselves to maybe forgive you and understand the reasons why you've done what you've done, or vice versa. Flip it around. It's always that kind of situation where you could be going through various things. All right, so let's do one card, at least one card for Aries for Friday, July 6th in love. So we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, and I feel like this is going on both sides. Are literally moving on from something that has been really hurting you, or vice versa. Maybe your partner is not over the fact that something has been going on, things that you may have said, things that they said to you. Maybe they are trying to forgive themselves for coming off in that way. It just depends, but I feel a lot of you might be kind of disconnecting in some way. A lot of times when I see the King of Swords in reverse, that's dealing with somebody who's maybe very manipulative, or somebody that pulls that out of you and you come through like that. That has to be fixed in some way, and you may know what that is. So address the issues, try to fix that. So that's going to be your reading for Friday. Tons of love, lots of light, tons of healing vibes, and you can always go to psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.